not that dust.
Hey, look at all that.
Your dust.
My dust?
Yeah, it's probably you.
Yeah, I just exude dust.
Half that's from you, giving you rides all the time.
Whoa. What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say I'm sleazy? Dusty sleazy?
Dusty.
What does sleazy mean? Greasy?
Yeah. I don't usually combine dust and grease, or think of those as two of the same things.
You get... I was going to say you get soap, but that's totally not what you get.
No.
It's lion fat.
Lion fat?
Lie.
Oh.
Lie, you know.
Lies and fat.
Yeah, lies and fat gives you soap. Washes all the dirty stuff off of you.
That'd be a cool song name.
Lies and fat?
Lies and fat.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyways.
Got that out of the way.
Yeah, welcome back, guys. Lies and fat.
Lies and fat.
Yeah, I think that's going to be our new podcast name.
I was just going to say that.
Lies and fat.
Sweet. That's brilliant. It really is.
I love it.
Should it be a subheading or just like the full-on name?
No, you know how like in like the YouTube videos and Let's Plays that you see on YouTube, there's always whatever it is. So I guess in our case, 3ChumScrum, and then usually it's kind of like the name, so it could be like DayZ, whatever, and then there's like a mini title afterwards.
Oh yeah, like a little...
Yeah, something that happens in the video. We could do it like that.
Nice. I started watching Sea Nanners last night.
Sea Nanners?
Yeah.
That's a podcast guy, right?
No, he
does Let's Plays.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
really
I heard he was
funny.
hilarious.
Really, really funny. His laugh is what gets me. If you look at like all the great Let's Play videos, all of them have good laughs.
Good laughs?
Or most of them do, at least.
I really like the laughs where it's like super deep. It's like, ha, 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 ha. Well, I can't go that deep.
Like
But
Seth Rogen?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, it reminds me of Santa Claus.
My laugh like stalls. I hate it.
Stalls?
It's
What do
like
you mean?
I'll start laughing
Like
and then it'll
stalling
just
in
like
a car?
it won't sound like anything. Be like,
You're just choking on it. Choke off your laughter.
That's what I do.
So when you laugh, is that a choking hazard?
I guess it would be.
Oh my. Yeah, I don't know. I like the deeper laughs. It makes the person sound more jolly. Like, I wonder, like Morgan Freeman laughs. They're just so calm. It calms you down.
Yeah, I do. Anything that he does will calm me down.
That's true.
That's great.
I don't know. I really like that guy's voice too, Optimus Prime. The guy that voices Optimus Prime.
Yeah, Agent Smith.
What?
No, he's Megatron.
No, he does Megatron.
I don't know. Oh yeah,
It's like
the guy.
Yeah, it's just super deep voice. Apparently he does the voiceovers in like the actual shows too. So imagine that, like the kid animated show, and you hear that guy's voice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, it'd be so cool.
Put you right to sleep.
Exactly what the show wanted.
I'm so hungry.
Me too.
Like,
Sorry.
actually dying.
It's okay. We'll get some food soon. Soon.
I hope there's no traffic. I hate traffic. That's not the mood right now for traffic.
Just weave through cars, Dave.
Just be stuck in the car for so long.
Just play like Frogger. Weave through cars. Actually, there's this book I read. It's called The Swarm Theory. And basically the whole like, I guess it's a scholar book kind of deal. So basically he was saying, he studies like big swarms, so like bees, ants, and even people. And so in the end, I think, and he would try to make them do decisions, right? So how ants work is basically trial and error. And you know how like ants have those little paths that they follow?
Yep.
Apparently what it is when ants move, they leave like some sort of pheromone or something that other ants can pick up. So let's say your ant is going from home base to a source of food, and they all walk in semi-random directions. Obviously there's going to be one ant that finds the food and he brings it back. So basically when he walks towards the food, he leaves a trail of pheromones, and on the way back he leaves the same trail, so like doubles up, so there's twice as many. And what ants do is they basically are more likely to follow a trail that has stronger pheromones.
Okay.
So if ants like go to find food, don't come back, the pheromone slowly fades. So it ends up, and then eventually you get so like ants consistently follow that thing to the food, right? And that's what makes them so smart. Even though it's like a very simple kind of process that they're doing.
What happens if an ant's pheromone generator gets damaged? Do they have like surgery for that, or do they just like kill the ant?
I don't know.
Ant surgery.
Surgery, yeah. Magic ants. Use little sticks for tools. Could you?
That's funny.
I don't think you can even have ant surgery because they have hard shells. Unless
Exoskeletons.
hard chitinous exoskeletons.
Chitinous.
So, I mean, unless you staple them back on with like mini staples, I don't think it
This
works.
is assuming a lot.
Yeah, assuming they can even know what staples are, but
Yeah. Or surgery.
yeah, that too. But no, I think they just function. I imagine they would function normally, right?
Some of those like tunnels that they create.
They're crazy.
Yeah, they're really intricate, elaborate, sprawling.
Yeah, but
large.
like, I wonder how they make that. It must be. I don't know. I doubt it's like the whole pheromones thing. But
What's their agenda? What are they really trying to do?
take over the world. Who isn't trying to take over the world? You know, in the wild, survival of the fittest. Everyone's trying to survive.
Are you trying to take over the world?
Yes. Are
Really?
you?
No.
Well, take over the world in what sense?
No aspiration to take over the world. I just want to live in the world.
Yeah, but everyone lives in the world, unless they're already dead. Everyone already lives in the
I
world.
don't need to take over.
Fine, but don't you want to be king of something?
Nope.
Not even king of your own home? You know, king of the castle? A man's home is his castle? What? Where did they get that from?
I have no idea.
No, it was from a movie.
Never heard that before.
Really? A man's
No.
home is his castle?
Nope.
I swear to God, that's a common saying. Just like I swear to God. No, I'm pretty sure it's a common saying. A man's home is his castle. I think I got it from. I think it was from Braveheart.
Braveheart.
Yeah, back when what's his name was not crazy.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, not crazy and super racist.
Coppers.
Oh, cops! Wow, it's like a cop party. 4 cars. And they're just talking. They're giving each other tickets.
Has that ever happened, do you think?
I'm sure it has.
A cop pulling over a cop?
I think so. I imagine it would happen a lot in the States with like the different counties.
What would the protocol be there? Would you actually give him a ticket, or would you just kind of be like,
Like a brotherhood
Yeah.
kind of deal. Like,
hey,
I know
hey,
you're a
man.
cop. I mean, I guess like if you chase someone from one county to another, I don't know. How would that work?
How big is a county?
No idea. So as you can tell, we're not from the States.
Is it like a district?
I think
like-
so.
Like Delta to Richmond?
I don't know.
Vancouver to Burnaby?
I don't know. I imagine it'd be bigger, but I don't know. Maybe it's like, you know, Surrey, Delta, Burnaby, but they're all kind of part of Vancouver. Kind
Greater
of deal.
Vancouver area.
Yeah, something like
GTA.
that. That's probably a county.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, we're smart. We're figuring things out. We're
Where's the
figuring
Orange
things out.
County?
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
What's that?
The OC. Oh, it's California. That's what it is. I remember I started to watch the OC with Ness. She tried to get me into
Isn't that like a female drama kind of show? Where everyone's like, you bitch. No, you bitch.
it. Way to just gender roll it up in here, man. Way to go.
I'm just saying, isn't
Way
it?
to go.
You still haven't answered my question.
Female, that's so emotional.
Answer the question, Dave. Yes or no? Answer the question. Yes or no?
No, there's a lot of guys that like that show. Me, not one of them. Wasn't for me.
Oh, okay. What's the show about?
Just rich kids living in the OC. First world problems, really, is what it is.
Like, my phone's broken. He's not texting me back.
No, like, I drank too much at the party. I'm totally gonna get busted. My dad is like having an affair with the neighbor.
That's a pretty serious problem. My dad's having an affair with a neighbor.
Rich kid problems.
I don't think that's a rich kid problem. I think it's just an awkward problem.
Yeah.
Like, now, do you expect the kid to do something about that?
No.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
Like, you wouldn't expect the kid to tell mommy that
No,
daddy's
it's-
having an affair with the lady next door?
Well, why would the kid know?
Oh, Or maybe the dad's not. Maybe the dad's sloppy.
The dad's like bragging about it, like, "Hey man,
Hey
this I
son,
just
what?
did."
Yeah, once you get to my age, you're
See
gonna want to
her?
diversify. First, you start off small, and then you go farther and farther and
Humans
farther.
are not monogamous beings.
What?
We're not monogamous beings.
Says who? No, I know what it means.
Oh, okay. Well, it suggested that.
Are you sure, though?
Hmm?
Are you sure they're not monogamous?
No, I was saying it like as if I was the dad.
Oh.
Because we were doing the thing
Oh,
where we were
I'm
pretending that
sorry.
we were the dad.
Wow,
Like, really?
I totally just drove that
Wow,
straight into the
you
ground,
did.
eh?
Yeah. Just took it so seriously.
Yeah. I thought you were going to push a point.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean we're not monogamous?
Okay, so there's monogamy, polygamy. There's another me.
Misogyny.
Massage. That's a knee.
So, did I get it right?
I could so throw in a reference to the Knights of Go knee. Knee.
Sorry, Monty Python joke.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
John's laughing right now. I know.
Yeah, never watched Monty Python.
Fucking weirdo.
How am I weird? I was ESL. You really think I was gonna watch Monty Python? I did see that scene with the knight has his the Black Knight gets his
classic.
arms and legs hacked off. I thought that was funny.
I'll bite your ankles off.
Oh man, I wish I could do a good British accent. But...
Hey, in my psych course last semester, we watched a clip from that movie, and it was where they were burning the witch.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Good scene.
I wonder how they think of that.
It was brilliant.
You think you just
British.
get really drunk and just do it?
Probably.
British people, masters of wordplay.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine you need a good command of the English language if you want to do something like that.
Halfway decent.
So, anyways, for our last podcast, we were talking about the different psychology experiments, right? So I was wondering, what happened to the good old experiments with Johnson and Johnson? You know who they are?
No.
So they're this husband and wife couple, and they were studying sex. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they would literally implant some sort of thing, and I think they're usually criminals.
Yeah.
Into their brain for their pleasure center, and then they would get hookers to come in and have sex with them and study what it is like.
Whoa.
Yeah, and obviously also consensual partners as well.
We assume.
Yeah.
Did they explicitly state that?
I don't know. Never. I don't know, Dave. It was.
Do it now.
Yeah, it was the '60s.
Okay.
There was no ethics, and drugs and the hippie movement was. Wait, was the hippie movement '60s, '70s,
Yeah.
right?
No, it was '60s. Yeah, there's another guy, Kinsey. Kinsey scale. He created this scale of sexuality where it was from 1 to, I think it was 4 or 6, and 1 being explicitly heterosexual.
Yeah. You can be
6 being explicitly
homosexual. 6/8
homosexual.
straight and 2/8 homosexual or something.
No,
like
usually it's kind of like a number from 1 to 6. Like if you're a 3, you're bisexual. If you're a 2, then you're kind of halfway in between. You may not venture into that kind of thing, but you're not
contemplating it.
You're not ruling it out completely.
Yeah, but you're not ever gonna go. Does that really count? I
mean,
mean,
it does.
Really?
I mean, it's different from people who are they don't see that at all.
So
they're not attracted.
So can
to
we
the same sex.
turn that to? Oh, okay. Okay. Anyways, go on.
Back to what I was gonna say. We watched the movie Kinsey, and it had Liam Neeson in it. And one of Phoebe's boyfriends, actually. It was a good movie, but it was weird because the research that he's doing was groundbreaking at the time because everybody was so conservative and didn't really want to talk about it. And the findings that he had were also kind of it basically just said that there is really no norm when it comes to sexuality. The things that you think, oh my god, I'm so weird for liking these. Within reason, because I know you're going to go there. Within reason.
Fetishes, man.
Yeah,
Fetishes.
yeah, that's a different story.
So were fetishes even included on the scale? Probably not, eh?
No, I think they probably were. I mean, yeah, that's...
But that's a whole different kind of section
is.
Of sexuality.
But I guess, in essence, what it was trying to say is that there's no such thing as normal. And there's nothing wrong with that, per se. Anyways, it was really cool up until a point where he started having sex with all his colleagues, men and women, Just to like
Wait,
see
what?
Yeah, just to see what it was like to have sex with a man. And his wife wasn't really stoked on that, obviously.
Well, besides the fact that he was having sex with other women.
It's for science, and you know Liam Neeson is just so good.
It's for science, yeah.
If I was married to Liam Neeson, he could get away with anything.
That's the best excuse. Wow. So, you would be you and Liam Neeson, eh? Man, that's a big man crush.
Maybe marriage isn't. It's more like a father crush. He seems like he would be a good father. There's nothing wrong with my father. He's really awesome. But I'm just saying, like, if you're coming...
Greg's gonna be hurt once he hears that.
I don't think he's listening to this.
Oh, that's too bad.
Anyway. Are you doing a note? Oh, screw that.
I don't support you.
Still think nude.
Anyways, I don't know. I think I don't know. Liam Neeson would be. He'd be a cool dad, but he just seems like one of those like stern father figures. And
have you seen Love Actually?
No, I have not.
Oh,
but I'd totally take him for the guy that would like, if you're bad when you were little, he would totally spank the shit out of you.
What?
That kind of dad.
Well, maybe if you've seen his more aggressive movies, like Taken.
Taken 1, Taken 2.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
Yeah, I think he'd be one of those guys, and that's kind of scary.
Watch Love Actually. A, because it's a fucking awesome British movie. And B, because
Does he have a British accent?
He's a great father. Yeah, he's actually, I think he's Irish or Scottish.
Me. Huh.
Yeah.
Crazy.
My favorite Liam Neeson line was from Taken 1. He was trying to I think he was talking to his wife on the phone, or his ex-wife. And her name was Lenore, and he just said it in such a way that it was just like, holy fuck, he's really serious. He was like, Lenore! It was just so great, just out of nowhere. Lenore! So I'm just going to do that for
Yeah,
now.
please though.
Lenore!
I don't know, what was that other experiment, that other psychology experiment where you were trying to shock people? Well, who was that by?
Oh, Stanley Milgram.
Yeah, the Milgram test.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Obedience to authority.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's fucked.
Because they used that to reason kind of why some of these things were done in World War II. Because it'd be people higher up saying,
good point.
Yeah, at the concentration, especially at the concentration camps and stuff. I think that was the whole reasoning behind that, because it's just it's really hard to say no as it is to an authority figure. Not to mention back then, I guess during the war they could shoot you, right?
The pressures back then would have just been astronomical. This is just an authority figure in the room just telling you to do it. Mm-hmm. There's nothing bad that's going to happen. He's not going to hit you. He's not going to take money from you or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
But, especially with back then that would be a whole different story. So that just gets magnified 1 million times.
And then I don't know. I think ethics kind of ruin those kind of experiments, because you can't do that now. It's just totally unethical.
Yeah.
But
there's all the stuff with animal cruelty and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's a whole other headache.
My motivation teacher was talking about that with rats and mice, and it just seems like it's a lot of effort that goes into that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not one to really disagree with it. I think it's good. If they're using animals, they should make them as comfortable as they possibly can.
Yeah.
But it also seems like there's a lot of energy spent on that.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of money and energy just spent into, because there's a lot of really good experiments that
learn to stop.
You don't like it when people just slam on the brakes? Test your reaction time, dude.
Yeah.
We should film our road trip home sometime.
Well, if it's light like this, we totally should.
Stay tuned next time.
I could mount my phone on this thing. I think somewhere in the middle, just that it would or up here. I don't know.
Yeah. Catch our lovely faces.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear a mask the first day.
Weird.
Wow. Shy, Dave.
Were you with me? No. I went skiing last week. And we were driving up to Cyprus, and there was this car pulled over on the side of the road, and it was kind of facing towards the road, it had backed into a spot on the side of the road. And we were driving by, and there's this lady wearing this serial killer mask. I
Jason
swear,
mask?
Not Jason, but a mask that you would actually go and kill somebody, or do a high stakes robbery. It was terrifying, and she was just sitting in the car. Oh,
maybe she's just scoping out her next target.
Oh, God.
Who knows?
It was midday too. It wasn't even dark. Imagine if it was dark, I would have screamed. I would have, like,
Well, you just drive faster, right?
down a hill. Yeah, that would have been just top speed.
Well, do you want to die?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. See, you would drive
Well,
faster.
that was kind of misleading. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I was just agreeing with you that disagree.
Anyway, yeah. So back to ethics. No, ethics is a nightmare. I mean, I get it, but
Yeah, it's important. Like, that's a big important thing in science, that we hold ourselves to a certain standard. I think, at least.
I mean, we totally should.
But it does slow things down. It
Yeah.
will restrict that kind of speed that things are discovered.
Yeah, definitely for sure. And especially when you're only using animal models, it doesn't really translate. Fun fact, you know why we use like rats and mice
Why?
for a lot of this research?
Because their DNA is like ours.
Yeah, it's pretty similar. Not to mention they're small, cheap, can have a ton of them.
Yeah.
And I think the white ones, you can like splice genes into them so they can
Yeah.
so you can like make glow in the dark pets, which would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be cool.
It'd be kind of creepy. I mean, you have like a
dream achieved.
yeah, like I think its coolest thing would be like a glow in the dark fish, a goldfish or something like that.
Would their eyes glow in the dark too, or would they just kind of be?
No, I think their eyes are different kind of cells,
Sweet if you could like install spotlights in their eyes.
so you can tell where they're looking.
Yeah, it's actually kind of creepy, and that would,
Yeah.
I don't think that would be ethical.
But like a glow in the dark cat, oh my god, it'd be so cool but so creepy. But I think more cool than anything, especially if we could get it to like different colors, like you have a red glow in the dark cat or a green
Or
glow
like
in the dark.
make it a lava lamp.
Yeah, make it a oh my god, I mean, if you want to change colors, just shake the cat.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be so cool.
I would love that.
Totally unethical, but totally so cool.
Fairly unethical.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because if we go back to the Milgram experiment, apparently a bunch of people, because they repeated it a ton of times, right? And there were like game shows too based on it, which is kind of weird, and everything was televised. But I don't think it's something I don't know, just kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, in all of them, you don't actually shock the person, but apparently some of them actually get, because with Milgrams, there was no debrief after the experiment.
No. Yeah, they're just left.
Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, thanks. You almost killed someone, but
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks for
like
showing up.
PTSD and all that shit.
Yeah, apparently people like develop like depression and PTSD for that. It's crazy.
The most fucked up experiment that I ever heard of was the Stanford prison experiment.
Oh yeah.
That one is crazy.
You wanna explain it?
Yeah. So the idea is that they got a bunch of college students, and they recruited them for a study that would last. I think it was supposed to be a week.
Wasn't it a month?
No, it was, or maybe it was.
It was a long time.
Yeah,
They were
it was
pulled out of
supposed to be-
school.
Yeah, for a while. Anyways, they split them up into two groups. There were prisoners, and then there were prison guards, and they had to play the role of prisoners and prison guards. So they just kind of like put in that role, expected to perform as a prison guard or a prisoner would, right? And this was just in the basement in one of the buildings at Stanford, and things got fucking weird. Like, I think it lasted like 2 or 3 days, and then the guards started abusing the prisoners, and then the prisoners started thinking that they were actually prisoners,
Yeah.
and trying to rebel against the guards, and the guards just like took it out harder on the prisoners. Insane. They had to stop the experiment early, and yeah.
Yeah, because the prisoners ended up like attacking people. Because didn't they like have some sort of
No, the prisoners were
riot or
totally like
something?
complacent.
Compliant.
They're totally like, yeah, they weren't rebelling. I think there's one guy who was rebelling, and then he got to the point where they had to pull him out of the experiment because
Yeah,
they
because
just
he was just going
emotionally
crazy. Yeah.
damaged. Yeah. Yeah, crazy how that is. It's just like assuming a role. Like, it's a fabricated, false environment, but,
But you
how
just live it, right?
how that can become so real so soon,
Yeah.
and also like cruelty, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like these prison guards, like holy shit.
I mean, well, like, let's say The Walking Dead or just any kind of zombie apocalypse thing, right? Because everyone's gonna be like, yeah, no problem, I'll just shoot a zombie or whatever in the head. But
Save
realistic,
bullets.
yeah,
First off,
yeah, or I'll stab them or whatever.
okay.
But like
Risk getting
realistically,
hurt.
no, everyone. I like to think everyone's gonna at least hesitate.
To kill a zombie the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
of course.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, it's still kind of a human being. Because
you haven't like
walking around.
dissociated the two yet. You're still kind of like, oh my god, like that was my uncle. I don't know.
My cat.
My friend Tom.
My cat. Hey, what are you trying to say? I'll end you, Dave. I'll end you first. I'll bite you, and then you can join me. Big zombie party. Well, based off of that, some guy did a study. Actually, a bunch of people did a study. Like the U.S. military did a study, where they studied firing rates among soldiers, like in World War II and like Vietnam War and all that stuff. And do you want to take a guess at the firing rate in World War II?
At least like 99% is my educated guess.
Fired?
Yes.
No, it was actually like 15%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15% fired, but the thing is, or like they fired, but they weren't aiming to hit anyone.
Yeah,
so they
just
like
kinda,
shoot
like,
over their head. Yeah, something like that.
Fuck, that's what I would
Or
do.
like they would know they're firing that direction, but they would just pull it higher.
That's what I did do when we were playing paintball. So.
Yeah,
Proof.
Yeah.
Right there.
I don't want to hurt them.
Still 0 for 0.
Oh yeah, still counts as a 1.0 KDR.
I've been paintballing 3 times and I haven't killed anybody. I haven't gotten shot. That's pretty good.
Dave, you just camp out at the swamp point.
No. There's that time where I ran to the building, which is like
and then hit in the building.
No, and then I got in a firefight.
No.
I got in a firefight with that one guy.
What
once.
guy? Someone on your own team?
It was at the indoor one. No. And he like came around the corner, and then I was hiding, and then I saw him, and then I tried to shoot at him, and then I probably missed, and he shot back at me, and then I ran away.
Wow, Dave.
I lived.
That's
I'm a
true.
survivor.
Yeah, you live to fight another day.
Beyonce.
Yeah, definitely always better to run away than to actually fight.
I guess that was 3 Destiny's Child. Why am I saying 3? Because there's 3 of them.
What?
Isn't Survivor Destiny's Child?
I think so.
I'm a survivor.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure it's Destiny. Yeah, no, it must be. I think it is Destiny's Child.
That was in your second CD that you bought?
No.
Just weird.
More like my first.
We were having that conversation right at this exact intersection in the last podcast.
Getting some deja vu.
Yeah, it's freaking strange.
Anyways, back to this experiment. So
Bookmark. I got something to say.
Okay. So basically, the closer they are to each other, like trying to kill each other, the less likely they were going to do it. Because apparently there was another, I guess, a field surgeon or whatever during the American Revolution, and the different forces were told to do a bayonet charge on each other, but when the surgeon was like treating the wounded, he observed there was like barely any bayonet charges, just because everyone's so reluctant, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't actually want to stab someone.
Yeah, if you're the first guy that like runs into the ranks, there's no way that you're gonna live.
I don't.
Like,
I always no, but that's the thing.
way.
Like, that's the thing. There were barely any bayonet charges.
Yeah, but imagine if you're the first guy, and like you're the first guy to decide to do the bayonet charge, and you're attacking the other guys. They're all just going to be like, oh, sweet, like 9 guys just impale you.
Right. Sorry, back to that. But that, like, the key difference was you're more likely to fire if there's actually someone there with you. So it's kind of like the other person's keeping you responsible to do your task. Like apparently the machine gun nest, because they're in teams of 2, their fire rates were great.
Huh.
Snipers are apparently one of the lowest ones.
Wow.
Until they, like, fix the problem, but...
I don't think I'd want to be a machine gunner. I feel like that would be a focal point where people would be like, okay, so we're going to take the sniper out, and we're going to take the machine gunner out. And then we'll focus on, like, 7,000 other people.
No way, you don't want to be like a sniper guy? You just hide as far as you can?
What's that sniper movie that had...
Shooter?
No.
Only sniper movie I know.
No, it was like...
There's a movie called Sniper.
I know.
Let's stop interrupting.
I want to say the guy that was in Prince of Persia. What's his name?
The Hurt Locker.
No, not the Hurt Locker. The guy in Prince of Persia.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal, yeah.
Okay.
I want to say he was in it.
Jarhead.
Yeah, there you go.
God, I watched.
Sniped.
Oh God.
Good one, Dave.
God damn it, Dave.
All right.
That movie was. I think that was based off a real book.
Huh.
Or a real story, sorry, not a real book. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, realistically, you don't want to be in a war.
No, I definitely don't. I mean, I can't even do paintball. I can't even imagine what being in a war would be like.
God. No respawns, that's for sure, Dave.
Absolutely terrifying.
I imagine there must be some sort of like dark humor, dark humor, especially on the battlefield.
That's the only way that I would be able to stay sane.
Just make dark humor jokes. So apparently, like dark humor is pretty common in hospitals as well. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Any like extreme kind of situation that you will find yourself in.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
I don't know. Do you think humor is like a good way to cope though?
Yep. That's how I do it.
You think?
Oh yeah. Whenever I'm in like an awkward situation or nervous or anxious, I mean laughing is one of the best things ever. I love laughing. Seriously, I've noticed that if you start off a day and
just laugh
you
at
laugh
yourself?
within like the first.
So do you look in the mirror?
Okay. Like a true laugh. Like for me, if I'm watching like Rooster Teeth when I'm getting ready and they say something funny and I have like a true laugh, it just primes me to have a better day.
Oh yeah, totally.
If you were not laughing.
Laughing reduces stress, dude.
Makes you live longer.
And works your abdominals, so if you want those hard pecs.
That's how I'm so ripped, is I laugh.
All the time.
Feel it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Feel the grooves. Yeah, laughing's great. But, I don't know, I mean, some people might find it appropriate, right? Inappropriate, sorry. Because obviously, I don't know.
Too bad for them. I have no time for people like that.
I mean, I guess...
As long as you're doing it within, like, with taste.
Reason. Yeah, that's true.
Don't be one of those people who just no situational idea of what's going on.
Situational awareness, oh my god.
There
That's a big one.
So, a couple minutes ago, I was like, oh, remind me to say this.
Yes.
This is the first time I've ever actually, remembered. It's great. It's wonderful.
Okay.
We were talking about state-dependent learning yesterday in my motivation class.
Yes.
And this is something that I've been talking about a lot, especially when we're jamming, because when we jam, we tend to have a couple of drinks, a couple of beers.
You mean orange apple juice?
Okay, well, yeah, the lead people in the band have a couple beers, and then orange juice for the bassist. He's looking at me. He's not very happy with it. Anyways, and I've been saying that what happens if we're always drinking and then we play a show and we're not drinking? Does all that stuff that we learn just go away?
What? No.
Will you be able to perform at that same level? Because this
of
theory,
enthusiasm, maybe not.
This theory states that it's state dependent. State dependent and also location dependent. And it's been verified too. It's not just a theory.
But it's not like oh, I only study in this and then I don't remember anything I studied except until I'm in that room, right? There's no way.
No, I'm not saying if you're gonna forget everything. I'm just saying would you perform to the same level as if you were in that state where you had practiced for hours upon hours upon hours.
Yeah, because I practiced for hours and hours and hours.
When you're drunk.
I don't know. Sure, I guess. I mean, technically I should be able to do it better because, drinking lowers your coordination, but it doesn't make you more outgoing.
See, that's the biggest thing that I've noticed is that after a beer or two, I'll try things on the drums that really I have absolutely no grounds to try because I'm not at that skill level yet.
You notice.
Yeah, right. You don't even know the beats to half the songs.
I totally do. We should make that a game one day.
Yeah, well, we did. I think it was not last time, but the time before that we jammed. I guess you guys usually pick the songs. So you're like, okay, you pick the songs today. So I'd start off by just playing the drum beat. I think they got 2 out of the 19 songs that we have.
That's not fair. There's no video evidence. We'll film it, post it on YouTube.
There is video evidence. I had it on my phone.
No way. Yeah, no, so it doesn't exist. According to the internet, it doesn't exist. No way.
Well, I mean, it's funny. You don't really, identify a song by the drums. That's just, you don't.
There's some, aren't there?
You can't,
Seven Nation Army.
Okay, but that's... I hate that song. I've heard it too many times. Lost my train of thought.
You don't identify songs by drum beat?
Yeah, it's just not something that you do. You can't listen to a song without the drums, unless you're doing, an acoustic set, and that's fine. I mean, whatever. But if you listen to a song and it's missing either drums or bass, I mean, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound full.
So, are you saying we're necessary?
Yeah.
A roundabout way
For
of
the
saying
style of music that we're playing, yes, definitely.
Wow. really had to include freestyle music. Couldn't just let us have one, eh, Dave? Couldn't just let us have one.
No, we did. We did get one. We're necessary. Woohoo.
All right. I don't know. State defense. I think it plays a role, but I wouldn't say like a big. I'm sure it's like a noticeable role.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, it's not like you're gonna completely forget.
Yeah.
I think maybe instead of performing like 100% of what you would have performed at, because you also got to take into effect like the different variables of like creativity and freedom from like inhibition that you feel if you weren't drinking, kind of thing. So I mean, there's a lot to take in to consider. That's going to university. That's the biggest thing that I've learned is that there's no like one right way to look at things.
No.
There's a million things that you got to take into account, regardless of whatever you're looking at, except for like concrete sciences.
Yeah, good old concrete science. Well, it's just anything math. So
Yeah.
It's just so hard. I don't get it. Even though I should, but.
Before one of my classes the other day, there was a prof that was talking to a student, and the student was trying to talk about his proof and how it was like done correctly, but he made one mistake, and then he still he still knew how to do it, but he just got the wrong answer, kind of thing. He was asking if he could get marks for it. I was thinking, no, you didn't get the right answer.
Yeah, but
I know you know how to do it, but the fact that you put that little error in there, like, that's why you didn't get the right answer, so why should he get
But was it like
credit?
a stupid mistake, or it was just,
He used brackets where he shouldn't have used brackets. Or he accidentally put brackets in.
So that's just human error. I mean, it's kind of his own fault.
I know, but, I mean, this seems to me like, if you're going to hand in an assignment, make sure it's done properly.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't really speak to that kind of thing, because I don't do that kind of math science. Or homework, yeah, very true. So I mean, maybe that's something that takes like a crazy amount of time in order to finish. And I mean, there's so many. I would assume that there's so many places where you can kind of mess up.
Yeah, who knows, right? I mean, and just back to kind of like this, whether you'll, I guess, locational or whatever, learning and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, like. Plus, you're gonna feel nervous when you're, say, performing, or even the fact that someone's watching. Like for these podcasts and for our Let's Plays, I know everyone's like trying to act natural, and there's like a lot of, if you watch a lot of, I guess, Let's Play people on the internet, I'm sure not all of them are super screamy at kind of like little rabbits. They jump at everything and just yell at everything. But I think it's definitely like the nervousness that plays into it.
They're performing.
Yeah, basically. And even you could say like, oh, it's natural, whatever. I'm sure you like subconsciously know it's not.
I still think that the best performers are the ones that are the most natural.
No, I really envy I have a lot of respect for method actors.
Oh, Daniel J. Jones. There's a post on the Chive about him.
Who's that?
He's been in a bunch of movies, none of which I've actually watched, so I can't really speak to that. But they were talking about his form of method acting, and it's so intense. People that do that, it's insane.
Yeah, apparently, what's his name? The guy from the newest Predator. The tall, skinny... He was in The Pianist.
Adrian Brody?
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Apparently, when he was prepping for The Pianist, he like...
Do we want to go this one or that one?
We're talking about going to McDonald's. Doesn't matter.
Let's do this one.
Okay.
I can't make it.
Yeah, so apparently for when he did The Pianist, because like the premise...
Penis.
Did
you really just put your hands on your hips?
Yeah, my disapproving look.
When you're sitting
down.
down?
Shh. Quiet, you.
That was great.
Back to The Pianist. Back to The Pianist.
Penis.
No. Oh my god.
We're not going to get past this.
No.
Just abandon it.
Jesus Christ. No, so have you seen the movie?
No.
So the premise of the movie is like this piano player. Don't have to say pianist anymore.
You just said it.
Shut up. This piano player is like, fuck, stop. So basically his life is kind of like miserable. He has like nothing, kind of deal. And so what Adrian Brody did was he like moved out of his house, like super nice apartment, broke up with his girlfriend just to so he would feel miserable. So I guess so he could portray that in his movies.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure how far he went, but
He took steps.
yeah, definitely took steps.
Right.
Definitely some form of method acting. Oh, especially there's another one, but since with about Saving Private Ryan and method act and how people get into their roles. But we'll get back to that because I'm gonna go eat.
Just you. I'm gonna watch you.
Okay.
It's a thing
I'm
that I
okay
do.
with that.
love watching
Dave
people
watches
eat.
me eat.
Meat. It's amazing how just a whole bunch of grease will just make you so good. Because that's all that was. Was a whole bunch of grease.
I would honestly just eat bacon as a snack and just bacon if I could.
I like bacon accompanying things.
Bacon and bread? Oh my god.
Bacon on ugh.
Really? Bacon, bread, and like iceberg lettuce? You kind of make like this kind of
So it's-
Caesar-ish
it's like
sandwich.
BL.
Yeah. Oh, and tomatoes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't forget
BLT.
No, it's a BLT.
You know who has the absolute shittiest BLT that I've ever had in my entire life?
Subway?
No. Tim Hortons. It's fucking pathetic. It's like a piece of lettuce, like 2 tomatoes, and a strip and a half of bacon. And bread.
Oh no, you gotta get it on like the bagel. It's not bad if you
that
get it
would
on
be
the
good
bagel.
on the bagel. Yeah. When I was at Kwantlen, I must have averaged like 5 bagels a week. I went like 3 days. It was great.
Yeah. No, it's pretty good on the bagel because I remember when I was working over the summer at this daycare, I honestly had nothing better to do except walk 20 minutes, well 40 there and back, just on my break, just to like do something for like an hour.
Out of walking.
It was good though. Yeah, you go there, get a bagel.
It's amazing how walking can get you into shape. I think the best shape that I've ever been in my life is when we came back from our Europe trip. And we were walking for like 15 hours a day.
Yeah, but we were also like not eating. We would have like
Yeah, you're like stressing your body.
yeah.
That's that whole trend right now. Or at least I heard it on the radio. And they were saying you're supposed to work your body every once in a while, like once or twice a week. If you're doing like 5 days a week working out, you're supposed to work it empty, like on an empty charge, not having eaten breakfast or snacks or anything before you go.
That's stupid. Why?
Because you're trying to stress your system.
Yeah, but if you don't eat, you slow down your metabolism.
That's why it's only supposed to happen like once or twice. I think it was even just like once a week.
So does it work? I
Yeah,
imagine just straight up exercise and eating properly would help.
You're just like stressing your system so that when you have eaten and you're at a good like metabolic state, then you can do even more because you're energized.
I don't know. That doesn't really make sense to me.
Well, Mr. Doctor, it was on the peak, so
Oh,
just saying.
anything you hear on the radio is true.
Better than the internet.
Not necessarily true. Wikipedia is surprisingly accurate.
Credible.
Yeah, considering it's an open source kind of deal.
How do they like monitor that kind of stuff? How is it like you can just log on and make an alteration? Like, does somebody have to approve that, or is it just like it goes through and then they'll like check the page once a day or something?
I mean, a lot of
Or do they like hire community members to monitor that kind of stuff?
I think there's like a mixture of that and then have like real fact checkers. Sorry, and I think I'm pretty sure people can flag changes as well, right? So if you change, a page on something and just change everything to penis, someone can flag it, and then obviously have a record because Wikipedia bans IPs.
Change the information page about the vagina to the penis.
Yeah, penis.
Some person logs on for the first time. I don't know what this is. Like, oh, it's a vagina. Oh, okay.
No, it's really a penis. Penis has 2 meanings. It represents 2 things. Because I remember in high school, I would go on Wikipedia and just change stuff just for fun.
Oh, you're a shit disturber.
Come on, I was young and...
That was how you rebelled?
Yeah.
I changed things on Wikipedia.
Yeah. Hey. Wow, screw you. And I would get like a school IP ban from Wikipedia.
Nice. I figured out my IP thing for the Minecraft server.
Yeah.
Because I had tried to log on from school, obviously, because I was studying very hard. I deserved a break.
Yeah,
right?
such a break.
Tried to log on, and it said that I couldn't connect to the server. So I got home, and when I was home, I also couldn't connect to the server. And I had read something about dynamic IPs versus static IPs, which means that your IP will change every once in a while. Yeah, I guess for security reasons. I honestly have no idea why it does it. So I had to go and find my IP, and I figured it out. And apparently when it changes it for some reason on my router, it took off the port forwarding stuff that I did for Minecraft. So I had to do that again. So I guess every single time that it changes, I have to do that, or I can figure out a way to get a static IP. But I just don't want to put in that kind of effort. It sucks.
Dave, it's for the Let's Plays.
But the other cool thing is Minecraft is doing this thing called Minecraft Realms. I think it comes out in the next couple months. And I believe the way it works is it's a subscription service where they will host a server for you.
Oh. For how much?
I don't know the price points. I'm sure it would be somewhat affordable. But yeah, that'd be neat. I'd be down for that. That'd be cool. Better than having my computer on all the time.
I don't know. You think?
I would just like it because then it just I wouldn't have to change it all the time.
Yeah, that's more convenient.
There's so many things that can like go wrong with the server too. Like it's scary. Like I'm worried now. I'm lucky that I have like the files on my computer like, backed up.
Just in case.
Okay, we're good.
Huh. Yeah, because you actually play a lot of Minecraft, don't you?
The Sky Fortress looks phenomenal. Oh my goodness. I have to say, if you have a second tonight, log on, check out the Sky Fortress, because it is beautiful.
Nope, because I can't connect.
No, you can. I fixed it.
Oh, okay. So
Didn't you hear me when I said, hey, I fixed the problem with the server? Like 2 seconds ago.
Nope.
You weren't listening.
I was giving you
Don't try
move along sentences, move
try
along words, or you
talk
know,
yourself out of this.
yeah, like those words that you say to keep the thing going. You know,
Okay.
what are those called? Leading sentences? Maybe.
Encouraging words.
Yeah, let's say that.
I'm
Yeah.
just like blindly agreeing with anything that I say.
No. See, I'm paying attention.
You fast.
Yeah, don't try and trick me, Dave. Still pretty sharp at 6 in the afternoon. Still pretty sharp.
Who says 6 in the afternoon? Isn't 6 technically evening?
6 at night? I don't know, who cares?
I don't know, it's like saying, oh yeah, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, but really when it was p.m., not a.m. That house is really bright. What the fuck?
You want to know what twilight means? Like the actual definition of twilight?
So many lights. Are you shooting a movie?
I think so. I want to watch.
What movie is it?
I don't know.
Ask them.
I bet you
Hey!
it's X-Men. It looks like a horror movie. There's a lot of like Halloween costumes out there.
What?
Oh, they're totally filming a movie.
It's police officers.
Dave, don't get too excited.
Get pulled over just so that he can like.
Drive
His lights
into
are
it.
on.
Yeah, drive into it.
Ah! Oh,
I feel like.
he's not moving. Oh my god.
Calm down, Dave. Calm down. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. I feel like it's a horror movie. I mean, we're in farmland. There's snow. Actually, there's Halloween costumes.
So, if we had gotten pulled over, just like, there's no way, because he was on the inside of the road and I was going to speed limit, being a perfect driver. I would probably just leave this on.
Just to see what would happen?
Just, I mean...
Sir, I just have to inform you, this is all under recording.
I wouldn't even tell him.
Can they tell you to turn it off?
How do you know?
Wouldn't that be illegal, though?
To what?
I don't know. Isn't that some sort of...
No, you're allowed to, like, record your conversations with police officers.
Really?
I think maybe you're supposed to make it apparent, like, hold up your phone and, like, yay.
Why should you
I'm
make
a
it
police
apparent?
officer.
Shouldn't they just expect someone's always watching?
I think that's what they're probably supposed to do. Yeah, I'm not actually a police officer, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, because there's like a couple of videos on like YouTube where cops would be like, turn that camera off. Because remember that, I think it's a video that went viral a while ago. It's of that, this guy was walking his dog or something. And then I guess the cops were doing something to someone's house. Or arresting someone else. And then the guy walking his dog was yelling at him. And then the cops came over and like tried to arrest him, and then they ended up like shooting the dog.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? And someone's filming it.
How did that happen? Holy shit.
It was a while ago. Yeah, I think the cops were arresting someone, and this guy walking his dog walks by, and it's like, oh, this is police brutality, blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
I mean,
Just fart.
No. That was the brakes, Dave.
That was breaking.
Oh, well, that was you then. Ain't me. Anyways, finishing my story. I mean, he kind of brought it on himself and not, because he totally could have just walked away. But obviously people are going to say he's standing up for everyone's his civil liberties and stuff. And I don't think the cops were in the right to arrest him because he wasn't actually doing anything. He wasn't, like, assaulting the police officers or anything.
You always hear, like the second party account where it's like, oh yeah, like he totally wasn't even doing anything, and then like you read a headline and it's like, man tries to shoot police officer. Police officer ends up shooting dog.
No, I
always get like
I don't
story.
like. I don't even think the dog was attacked, because like the police officer said, "Oh, the dog was going to attack me, so I shot him."
Was the dog going to attack him? Maybe it was a big, mean, scary dog that had like.
I don't know. I would say more defending its owner than anything, but I don't think the dog's going to attack him. And honestly, you pull out a gun for a dog attack.
Some dogs are pretty big.
Oh yeah, no, like this dog wasn't even big, and it wasn't like a pit bull or anything who can lock their jaws and they just shake. It just seemed like a normal dog, and I don't know, it just seems kind of excessive.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
But I mean, it's totally like a heat of a moment thing, but it's definitely not an excuse whatsoever. Sorry. Anyways, so back to where we left off.
I don't remember where that was.
I was gonna say something about method acting and.
Oh yeah.
And Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
So to get the cast into the movie, what they did was they had all the main stars or whatever actually go through like some sort of boot camp, like a real boot camp. Mm-hmm. And so like wake up at 6, go for jogs, all in their uniform, so they're like all super dead tired and whatever. And then, but the thing is, they didn't make Matt Damon do it.
Why?
Because, they rescued him, right?
Oh.
Because they were supposed to go find him. So like, how... And, when they actually find him, the search party treats him kind of like shit, right? Just because, like, oh, what makes him so special or whatever. So that's how they brought it on, yeah. Because so the search party has to go through all this, like, training and whatever. Yeah. And then a couple of weeks down the road and filming, Matt Damon just shows up, in a clean suit. It's like, oh, hey, guys, what's going on?
Matt Damon!
Yeah, Matt Damon. Matt Damon! I love that.
I don't even know what that's from.
I think it's from not South Park, but Team America.
Oh, it was the worst.
You didn't like it?
It was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I really like the songs. I thought the songs were funny.
I should have known. Movie with puppets.
It's
Maybe
definitely
the guys from South Park.
Well, that in South Park. It's really satirical, right?
Just not a South Park guy.
I love South Park. One of my favorite shows.
Or Family Guy. Or anything animated.
Archer?
Yeah, I watched like the one episode and I just don't.
No, you gotta keep going.
Just don't.
All pilot episodes are just kind of bland to begin with, right?
I've seen like the occasional like clips from like later episodes and I just, the whole animated thing just throws me off.
Because it's not real people?
Yeah,
well, after all, you hate Who Framed Roger Rabbit, so you must not like cartoons in general.
Robots and giant monsters in the same universe. It's just the things that just
what's fucking wrong with you, Dave?
Can't deal with it.
Come on.
Speaking of giant monsters, Godzilla movie!
We talked about this.
I want to see it!
I do too.
Let's go!
Is it out?
May.
B? Maybe?
No, May.
So, February, March, April. 3 months! 3 months!
March, April. Fuck.
3
Can't
months,
wait.
Dave.
Maybe I can like sneak into like an early screening.
I wish. Oh, I still gotta watch Ender's Game.
Oh, why would you watch that?
It's a good book.
I've heard the movie sucked.
Harrison Ford? How can it suck with Harrison Ford?
It's a movie about little kids, right?
Yeah, but Indiana Jones in there.
But the last Indiana Jones movie.
I honestly thought, what's his name ruined it?
Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah.
What is going on with that guy right now?
I don't know. Apparently he's just living it up. I would.
He's just like going batshit. Like, it started with that fight that he got in with that guy in Vancouver.
Got in a fight with some dude in Vancouver?
He was like at a bar, like outside a bar, and like he
I'm sure there was. I don't know.
Or was that Milan Lucic? I think it was
think
both
that
of them actually. No.
Lucic was outside a club.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think.
Club bar. It's downtown.
Okay, yeah,
downtown
yeah.
strip. Yeah.
Just
Apparently he got in a
sorta,
fight
you
with
know.
somebody,
Oh, who
and now
won?
he's just going crazy.
I don't know. I don't get. I understand why people want to fight, but meh.
Never been a fighter.
I'm small, so I can't fight.
Yeah.
Small compared
You
to.
heard it here first. Tom is small.
I'm not. Fuck you guys.